moaning and whinging and whinging and moaning, whinging, moan and moan and whinge. Do you all the time? Whinging and moaning. And you don't wash. You don't wash, you keep your money under the soap. Everyone knows that. And you never stop moaning and I couldn't get far enough down the food chain to communicate with the bloke. I had to do an impersonation of a gibbon just to keep the conversation going. You know, man. Astonishing, carry on. I was there for a christening. I was in Sydney for a christening because my mate from school was emigrated out there. And he's had a baby daughter, and I'm the godfather, which is hilarious, really. I spent all day doing Marlon Brando impressions. The whole day, as if I was the first bloke who'd ever thought of it at christening. You're like a brother to me. Bloody Pom, shut up. And we're there at the font with this huge baby they've got. Must have weighed about 5 stone. They said it was 8 months old. There's no way. She was pregnant for about 4 years if that was 8 months old. Sitting there cross-legged on a Game Boy saying, how long's this going to take? And I was sort of holding it up like this along with both parents. Like, come on, priest, get on with it. He turns to me, the priest, and he goes, do you believe in God? I thought, oh, come on, start with an easy one. And I said, well, I'd like to. You know, I mean, we'd all like to. I mean, it's very reassuring, the thought of a higher being somewhere, another place, a better place. But it seems a little unlikely. I don't know. I'm struggling with a lot of it. You know, the virgin birth seems absurd. I'm more of a Big Bang man myself, you know. So I was like, oh, you're the godfather. Hey? Oh, yes. Oh, God, you said. Yes, smashing fella. Salt the earth, lovely bloke, loves his custard. And he goes to me, do you renounce Satan? I said, is he here? He's trying to get me into trouble. How far is this going to go? He goes to me, he goes to me, it's just between you and me. I said, oh. I said, well, consider him renounced. I think he's shocking. I've heard he's got a really posh voice. And he hates custard. Everyone loves custard. You can't get it in restaurants. Why is that? They never have stuff you want. Fish fingers, never. You can never go and say, I'll have Marmite on toast to start, then I'll have fish fingers and mashed potatoes and beans, and then I'll have apple pie and custard. They've got that. We can do you a coriander coulis on fried goat's hoof with minced ear of iguana. Maybe. So, of course, by this time, everyone's looking at their watches. The baby's doing backstroke round the font, and they're putting its name down for Sydney 2000. Because they all want a medal in the Olympics. They're all absolutely gagging for it. They're gagging for the Olympic Games. They're desperate for medals. And it's not enough that they should win hundreds and hundreds of medals. We must win none. None at all, if it's at all possible. I said, don't worry, I think you're in safe hands. I honestly don't think we're your major threat on the medals front. We've got a rower you want to look out for. If he turns up, you're in trouble. He's rowing mad, he is. He's probably rowing down there even as we speak. He rowed out the womb, apparently. He used to sit there rowing in his cart, rowed round the bath. A couple of times around Australia, a few races. He'll row home, don't he? So ignore him. Other than him, we're crap. And the other thing that upsets him the most is every time they do win a gold medal, when the flag goes up, there'll be a little Union Jack in the corner of it. And they'll be going, bloody Poms! They want their own flag. That's the only reason they want to be a republic. They want their own flag. I don't know what it'll look like. It'll be a big pink thing with Oz written on it, probably. There'll be a little hole cut out of one corner where it's had a melanoma removed. And we hate Poms underneath it. In Latin, obviously, classy. I think they realised, though, when the Winter Olympics was on, I think they got the idea that actually the Olympics is the single most dull sporting event in the known universe, and thank God it only happens every 4 years. I think it was during the curling the penny really dropped. When they saw them sliding the old curl up the ice like that into the big mod roundel at the other end. They go shouting at the little sweepy bloke. How do they get to shout at him like that? Sort it out beforehand what you're going to do, shouting at them. One of them will flip out one day. Well, you bloody do it yourself then! How far is it to run down and sweep? You chucked it out at the end. I didn't. I never get a go, do I? It's a terrible job, isn't it? If you're in the Olympics. Oh, yeah, I'm in the Canadian team. Oh, are you? Oh, what do you do? I'm sweeper on the curling. They should have brown coats on like caretakers. Someone's sick in the Olympic Village, they have to come out and put stuff all over it. Draw a chalk line around it. Oh, God, it's a ridiculous sport. The luge, how ridiculous is that? Sliding down on that little tray. Oh, they've got the shiny suit, just chuck them down there without it. In fact, chuck them all down at once. First one out's the winner. Get on with it! At the very least, you should fire a curl down there after them, speed them up. You only watch these events in the hope of serious injury. That's the whole point of them. That's why the ski jump was invented, surely. And the bobsleigh is incredibly tedious until someone flips over, and then you can't take your eyes off it, can you? Those heads banging on the icy wall. Oh, they've got over on the first bend. There's a mile to go. Have a look at it. Oh, oh, oh. At the very least, all the other teams should have buckets of balls, and when the bobsleigh goes by, they chuck them at them. Going for the helmet. And the ice skating, people go, oh, the ice skating, oh. Spend all the time going backwards, don't they? Backwards, 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 What are they so pleased about all the time? They just look like waiters on ice, with a little waistcoat and the bow tie. They must be serving. If they were serving on ice, that would be impressive, wouldn't it? Linguini, cannelloni, backwards, backwards. So tedious. And they skate off at the end and go and sit with their granny at the side. What's the granny doing there? The granny's always sitting there with a load of flowers holding her hand like that. That'd be no good, was it? You turn up at Wembley and there's Davies Seaman with his granny in the back of the net. You're doing very well, Dave. Ridiculous. They don't know what they're doing. The commentators have got no idea what's going on. They're all bored out of their minds. I saw one of these skaters doing this, going round in circles, and he goes, oh, excellent camel spin. Where's the camel there? I've never seen a camel going round and round on one leg on ice. Yeah, summer games is no better, honestly. The long jump. God, there's so much build-up for the long jump. There's more build-up for that than there was for splitting the atom. They're just there for You're jumping into a sandpit. I've done that since I was 4 years old. Get on with it! Carl Lewis is a millionaire for doing that. How did that come about? You get these people high-wiring across the Thames, acrobats jumping up and landing on 6 other acrobats' shoulders and then carrying on doing... No one says anything. Oh, yeah, very good, yeah, yeah. Bloke jumps into a sandpit, millionaire! He hasn't even done anything. He should do something when he gets there, make a castle or something like that. Or he has to find all the toy cars that are buried in it.